Are you seller, homeowner, someone want to sell soon? You're going to have inspection done on your property. This video very helpful for you. My name is Aya. I'm a real estate agent from Michigan, and in this video I will talk about inspection, things you need to pay attention to or to do before someone come in and check your house, or if you plan to sell it. This is gonna save you time, money, and also gonna make the process faster whenever you list your house to go for sale. Also for the appraisal and the buyer inspection will help your property to pass the inspection without ask for negotiation or price reduction. And here I would like to say disclaimer that I'm not an inspector, I'm a real estate agent. This information based on my knowledge and experience. I attended so many inspection with buyers and seller to help them through the transaction. So I noticed all inspector, when they come to check the property, they have checklist. They already have things, they know where to go and what to look at in the property. So first, let's talk about the exterior of the property. The inspector gonna go and check the roof. They will look at the roof, if there are any missing shingle, if there are any things not properly done, or any crack, any hole, anything that lead for water to accumulate in the attic or inside the property. Also, they will look at the chimney cap, should be properly sealed, or there's a special cap there to prevent any water or snow or animal entry inside the property. So these things should be there. Chimney cap, you have to put it there. Check the roof, make sure it's clean and there is no missing shingles or layers of shingles. Sometimes people, they add layer and not do it in the right way. That will add weight and definitely going to be mentioned at the report. If someone want to replace the roof or fix something, must be done by licensee or someone really understanding what he's going to do, not making the things worse. Then they're gonna look at the gutters, and all the pipes going down must have the section to move the water away from the foundation. Don't leave the gutter and the pipe end at the level with the house. You must have the extension to push away the water and the snow, anything away from the foundation, because so many waters and wet spot around the house, that's gonna damage the foundation, may cause some leaks and other stuff, grow sometimes weeds and plants, trees. This is also gonna affect the foundation and make the house look not in the best way. Definitely also the foundation check from outside. They will look at the foundation level and see if there are any cracks or places need to be sealed with concrete or need to be addressed in the report. Some houses has crawl space with outside entry, so they're gonna go through it and look at the property. Also, they want to make sure this entry has a proper door or a proper way to lock it. Don't leave it open and make animal build nesting inside, water or other stuff gonna be collect under the property. So these things, the basic or the most reported things in a report, look at them, check them. It's easy fix. You can do them before you have an inspection. Now let's move to the inside of the house and checkpoint the things you need to do. Inside the house, they're gonna check all the appliances that include the cell. They're gonna run the dishwasher, the dryer, the washer, stove, refrigerator. So please, if you have dishes, don't leave them in a dishwasher. Make sure it's clean and empty because they're gonna run it. The washing machine, the same things, and the dryer. Don't leave dirty clothes and stuff there because they want to check everything and use it. They're gonna open the fridge and check the freezer and check everything. So make sure to prepare for that. They will look at the electrical panel and make sure all the connection done in a proper way. As I said, there is checklist, and the inspector gonna look for the things must be done according to coding of building in Michigan. Let's say if we are in Michigan state, so we're gonna look at this stuff and make sure everything done in a right way. If there is a point has fuse or problem need replaced, definitely they're gonna put that in a report. They will recommend it must be done by licensee electrician to do the work. So if you have anything you need to fix it, make sure to fix it before the inspection. Now the utility, definitely the water heater, the furnace, and the cooling system, whatever system you have, they're gonna look at it and check it. If possible and the weather allow, they will check both, like heating and cooling system. Usually that happen mostly on spring times when the weather good, you can run both and check. You can check the heating system and cooling system. In some season in Michigan, let's say in winter, we can check the cooling system. Sometimes the inspector just look at it and give you estimate of the age and if it's good or not, and rely on the seller to provide this information. The heater, they will look at it and check it. Again, in the summer, they may not be able to run the heat and check the heat if it work or not, the furnace, but they will just give you estimate for the age and look at it and give you some information based on what seller provided. So these things is going to be checked. My advice for seller to do cleaning, because believe it or not, even though the same utility you have and the same furnace and water heater, all of that, when it's be cleaned from dust, from sanded, if there's any rusty part, and make sure you have anti-rust spray or paint special like the corner of the pipes, to not leave it a really bad shape, doesn't look rusty or dirty. This will make it look like well maintained, and that will help make it look better in a report, especially if it's already working, perform well. So take care of it and make sure you clean and remove the dust from the utility. If your house has well and septic, definitely there is a licensee, different inspector will come in to check these things and look at it, look at the well and all this stuff and give reports for it. They will ask you if the water tested or not, when it's tested. So things like that going to be asked as well. The foundation and the attic, definitely important to seal all window in a foundation. Make sure it's properly installed and there's no any crack and hole, allow water or snow, anything to come inside the inside the basement and cause problem in a foundation. Should be no cracks, nothing dangerous. They will look at the wall, make sure it's leveled well, there is no any leaning forward or backward or any of that. So keeping the basement also nice and organized, storing the things in a proper way will make it look nicer, even if it's not finished. If you do paint the floor, that also will help make it look better than leaving a little rust and stain of water around. Now we'll talk about the attic and crawl space. If you have in your house, these two places must be clean. So this is not the right place to store any material, tools you don't use. It's going to be mentioned in inspection report and appraisal report. So if there any junk, any all this stuff must be removed, must be vented very well. There is proper venting, whether fan or windows if it's outside in a foundation. I don't know what type of house you have, but must be vented. The bathroom vent. So many houses we notice also the bathroom vents lead to the attic and stop there, doesn't have the proper access to outside. This is wrong. This will cause mold in a attic and it's going to be mentioned in a report. So please, if you have that, make sure to bring a specialist to connect it to outside, have the right ventilation to prevent mold growing in the attic and the right insulation there. They will also mention that in a report. If you have no any insulation added, they're gonna say it's recommended to add it to keep the temperature in the house, you know, in a right way. So that was quick information. There are so many details, but this is the basic. So if you need any real estate service, buying, selling, investing, real estate, feel free to reach out to me, Realtor Aya, the brokerage real estate enthusiast from Michigan, 586-222-3185. See you in next video.